sleep on Miss Lady, her ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Bigger mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chauncey cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, bread, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I stood up, ties, I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all the dream, my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier love, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. See, I ring the cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel patty. Got whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top flow to her. I'm the rest of one, do about the flood out.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Soldier Field. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Love. Oh, they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Open man downfield is Loveland. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 43 yards.
The 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Love. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Makes the score Bears 7, Raiders nothing. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, come on. A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, here's Milton. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Vegas.
A gain of 15. First down, Las Vegas.
Here we go. Dragons, Bronco 80. Let's go.
Working out of the gun is Milton. Open man is the rookie from Arkansas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
First down.
Come right to crack the 50.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
In motion, it's Waddle.
19.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. Now Milton will try and set up the tight end screen. And he's in! Darren Waller. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the double.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
We'll go play action with Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Edo blue. Ready. Drill Greek 33. Yellow. Go red. Hut, hut.
Here's Love to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
In punt formation.
On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Room to run at the 35. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's going to let this one go deep. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinals. 40, 70. Let's go now. 19 Chargers. Go.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Raiders. The PAT up and good. And the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's a short one caught by Loveland. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Love. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
On the ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Mustang 19. Ready. Panther 11. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Milton's pass intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
So after one, it's the Raiders with the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Ready? Ready!
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. How they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This one caught by Waller. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That pickup good for 29 yards.
7 targets, 7. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And the Raiders are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach Blaine, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
On the jump.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It covers 63 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal.
Ready. Set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
On the set.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Ready.
They'll go with him again. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think
that is hard side of the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Let's go now.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That's to the right side and incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Devon Dexter in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Milton. Rolling right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this.
On the double.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Love. He's got Loveland free left side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Back.
Back to throw is Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Now Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, they go with Genty. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raider first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
They'll go again with Genty. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and inches. They'll run with Genty. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown Vegas. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Luck. Now he'll air one out. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.
Cut. Ready? Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
Rolling to the left. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Get out of the gun is Milton. A dive and a catch. Incredible. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Here's Genty. A short game. down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
One more time with Genty. And this defense trying to stiffen. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
They'll run with Genty. And that is not going to get it done. He is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, and that brings up 4th and goal. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Come on, set. 45, white. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. A throw downfield caught by Burton. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
It's a gain of
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And the Raiders are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long.
18, let's go now. Panthers 50, Panthers 50. Go.
Here's Milton. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out as he's standing right around his own goal line. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
We'll go play action with Love. Open man downfield is Loveland. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, Love. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, Love. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
On the check.
First down.
19 sight.
A
19.
gain of 13 yards.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready. Break. Got me range. Got me range. Ready.
Throwing again is Milton. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Gentile. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. The throw here is complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This one caught by Waller. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Slot man in motion right.
Let's go.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
To the outside, he's got Waddle. And he's in! Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a 4th quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here, ready?
Love to throw it on first down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Ready? Let's cut.
From the gun, it's Love. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long.
Set. Blue, 32. Set.
They'll go for it. Love. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll bring Waller in motion here.
Check go.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Ready, go.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your...
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Raiders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. To the air once more is Milton. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready, break.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Set.
Back to throw is Love. That is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Love. Gonna look deep, looking for more. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to make...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
A loss of 8 yards. Second down.
Throwing on second down is Milton. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he will score again. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Raiders. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. No problem there on the extra point, and the Raiders add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Ready up.
The drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play. Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Set. 50, green. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. And more of the same. Another interception. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The 16-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Raiders. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
The kick is good. That's the score. Raiders 63, Bears 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Down. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
On the ready.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
3rd and 1.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Come